Hi everyone, welcome back to Tesla Jigsaw. Today we're diving into something that's causing massive frustration for a lot of Tesla customers here in the UK and across Europe right now. Significant delivery delays on the Model Y, specifically the all-wheel drive and the performance versions. Over the past few weeks I've been contacted by multiple buyers who've had their delivery dates pushed back again and again. Some are now being told they might not see their cars until September. That means finance agreements are falling through, people are having to reapply for loans at much worse interest rates, and many are stuck running their old cars for longer than planned because they can't trade them in. It's genuinely disrupting people's lives and plans. So today we're going to break down exactly what's happening, why it's happening, and what is Tesla doing about it. The root of the problem comes from some small but important hardware changes Tesla made to the Model Y all-wheel drive and performance cars built at Giga Berlin. These include more energy-dense battery cells and updates to the rear motor. Now on paper, these are great updates. They will give better range and more performance. But because these cars no longer exactly match the specifications listed on the existing type approval paperwork, they can't be registered in the UK. Without an updated certificate of conformity from the Vehicle Certification Agency, the VCA, the DVLA systems won't allow these cars on the road. Bit of a problem. So you've got hundreds, possibly thousands of perfectly good Model Ys sitting at ports and overflow sites, including Blue Water Shopping Centre car park in Kent, unable to be handed over to customers. And it's not just Blue Water. Tesla are also using airport overflow car parks, industrial estates and several other temporary holding sites across the Midlands and in the north, but the cars are spread out all over the country. Just to be clear, this issue is mainly affecting the all-wheel drive and performance models coming out of Berlin. The standard rear-wheel drive versions, both the short-range and long-range rear-wheel drives, are not affected by this paperwork problem and appear to be delivering as normal. I initially thought this was just a UK-specific headache, but it looks like similar delays are happening in other parts of Europe too, because these same spec changes affect the European-wide type approval rules. So cars are stacking up across the continent, not just here. Tesla hasn't actually issued a public statement or a press release about this situation yet. They're handling it directly with affected customers, describing it internally as a systems issue or technical issue, preventing vehicle release. I think right now they're just focused on getting this paperwork sorted as quickly as possible, especially with quarter end fast approaching. Now it's worth adding some context. Tesla has had its share of delivery delays over the years. I remember ordering my first Tesla, a California-made Model 3. I put down the deposit and waited a full 2 years, I think, before it took delivery. It felt like a long time, but believe me, it was absolutely worth the wait. Roadster reservation holders have been waiting even longer, which really shows how patient many Tesla fans are. So while the current situation is obviously frustrating for those involved, it's not entirely new for Tesla customers. Just consider this your initiation into the Tesla Patience Club. I'm doing my best to find some positives for you. For those of you who are affected right now, there is some small good news, I suppose. Tesla has been offering goodwill gestures to some frustrated buyers. Things like free supercharging or 6 months free premium connectivity once you finally get delivery. It's not going to fix all the disruption, but it's a nice gesture and shows they're trying to look after their customers while fixing the paperwork problem. And this kind of registration delay isn't actually unique to Tesla. Other manufacturers have faced similar issues over the years whenever they make specific changes or when regulations shift, especially here in the UK after Brexit introduced new GB type approval rules. Think of type approval as the car's official passport. It's the stamp that says it meets all the safety, environmental and technical standards. The certificate of conformity is like its birth certificate. When even small changes are made to the battery or motor, manufacturers have to go back and update that approval, which usually takes the VCA around 4 to 6 weeks, depending on their workload. Who knows though, perhaps the VCA are busy working on Tesla's FSD approval. Well, one can dream. If you're currently stuck waiting, here's my practical advice. Stay in regular contact with your Tesla advisor, politely ask about goodwill gestures if you've been waiting a long time, and maybe even consider an inventory car that might already have the right paperwork. I've just had a quick look at Tesla's website using a central London postcode earlier, and within 100 miles there are only 8 Model Ys available and just 15 Model 3s. So inventory is pretty thin on the ground right now. But if you can't wait and don't mind a pre-configured vehicle, that could be an option for you. On a more positive note, Giga Berlin is actually ramping up production nicely. The plant manager recently announced they're increasing Model Y output by 20% starting in July. They've just had a record quarter with over 61,000 Model Ys built in Q1, and they're planning to hire around 1,000 new employees to support this growth. So despite this current registration hiccup, Tesla is clearly gearing up for even higher volume in Europe going forward, and will no doubt learn from this frustrating mistake. And finally, don't forget Supercharged UK, the Tesla Owner Club's main yearly event, is coming up on the 27th of June at Millbrook Proving Ground. Whether you've got a modded Tesla or a standard one, you can take part in loads of brilliant activities. They've got test tracks for you to drive on, kids activities, stage talks, lots of Tesla vendors and accessories. Tesla themselves will be there, possibly with a Cybertruck, an Optimus, and a few fun things to purchase. And of course, there will be a spectacular Tesla light show for you to take part in the evening. If you're a Tesla Owners Club member, you get your ticket for free. Otherwise, head on over to the Tesla Owners Club UK website to grab your tickets. It's going to be an amazing day, and I'd love to see as many of you as possible. I'll be keeping a very close eye on this registration situation, and I'll come back with an update the moment I hear anything concrete. If you're currently affected by these delays, share a comment below and let me know exactly what's happening with your order. If you found this video helpful, please do give it a like and subscribe for more Tesla news and updates, and I'll see you in the next one. If you missed this incredible story about a man's life being saved by FSD, click this video next. I'm Will, this is the Tesla Jigsaw. Thank you patrons, thanks for watching, bye for now.